paying. She's playing for a bomb, by the way. So, really, yeah, there it is. I mean, we really anticipated that. Hello boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to today's video. Today's video, it's going to be a Zenyatta video. It's been a while since I did a Zenyatta video, and you guys know, I think like it's a mini series on my channel. I call it the ZEN CHECKPOINT, where in this series, like the only time, I think I do it like once a month or once every 2 months, where I only talk about, just giving you guys a quick update about my life. And I just literally talk and blab about stuff that's been going on. And it's been actually, I think it's been a very long time since the last time I did this type of video. So, I thought it was really time. And today, it's kind of just, I feel a little bit down, I'm not going to lie. But there's some good news, and I'm really excited to share that. So if you guys have been keeping up with my videos, I think, I'm not sure if I mentioned it the last time I did this type of video, but I had an injury. I injured myself at the gym about 2 months ago, maybe 3 months ago. And for the people who go to the gym, you'd understand exactly what I'm talking about. When I was doing tricep extensions, an overhead extension, I kind of messed up my it's very interesting. I think like my tendons, the tendons that connect my triceps to my elbow, like at the end of the tricep area to my elbow, in the beginning of the elbow, I completely messed that up on my left arm, and it was just painful. Doctors, I went to so many doctors, man, they did not help me. I've been away from the gym for about a month, and then I came back for 2-3 weeks. I was okay for about a month, and then last month, I had the nastiest flare-up ever. The nastiest flare-up ever. Because after the actual injury, during quote-unquote the first phase of recovery, yeah, it was like recovering, but I had a flare-up every other day. It was really not comfortable at all. But I did my research about this injury because I was like, okay, you know what? Because I've been really excited to go back to the gym, so I just go back to the gym, re-injure myself, and re-irritate the area that is already quite irritated. And I just go back and re-irritate it again and stuff like that instead of like actually taking it seriously. So about a month ago, I had literally the nastiest flare-up ever because I went heavy on a bench press when I really should not. Shouldn't have done, honestly. I went heavy on a bench press. I had a set because that's like the only thing that I did differently that time. But it turned out to be a good a good thing. I'm gonna tell you guys later. But so after that, I completely had a nasty flare up. Even like I felt pain that I didn't even feel since the actual injury. It was so painful. My arm was burning like it was on fire, on rest, on idle. Like I don't even need to move. Like on idle, my arm was burning. So I was like, okay, I'm done. I went to the doctors, man. I got an MRI, I got an X-ray, I got every type of scan. They did some sort of, I think she was trying to, yeah, she's trying to, because she knows I'm the issue in this matchup. So yeah, but it's not gonna work out for her. Flanking, you're never gonna recover from that, sweetheart. She's 1 HP. Dude, wait, nobody? Dude, there's no way! Nobody saw her? That's crazy. There's a whole ass flanking diva and not a single... Oh, what elo? Oh my god, this is... Man, this is why I plat is... I mean, she got DMAC for it still, but... No awareness whatsoever, which is interesting, because usually the awareness issue is like in gold, but it is what it is, that's fine. Yeah, they're gonna die. They're playing into me, so... There's no way. Why would she waste a Bob? My Sigma kind of overstayed his welcome in there. Oh, I guess it's not a waste of a Bob. But yeah, I got all type of scans. I got some sort of blood test. Literally, all came back negative. Like my MRI scan was clean. My X-ray. So I did an X-ray. My doctor recommended an X-ray. My ortho, because he wanted to rule out any bone issue, which we did rule out that. And then the next step was to rule out any kind of actually muscle tissue damage, which was what I was afraid of. Like, and I thought it was the issue. Like, they wanted to rule out that, so we didn't have a right to rule out any kind of ligament tear or muscle tear or something. We did, and it came clean. And I was surprised. I was like, then why am I getting this type of burning pain? She's playing for a bomb, by the way. So, really, yeah, there it is. I mean, we really anticipated that. So, yeah. We have trans, and she died for it. So, they got an advisor. They have an advisor, and we have trans with it. So we should be really okay here. Is she going for a res? She was actually going for a res. Yeah. Okay, she can't res anymore. They want an advisor. That's the only thing they have. There it is. Okay, of course. Everybody runs away from the trans. Everybody, like, usually when you're Zen trans, you look for him to go from that. They just spin away. It's okay, man. Oh, I'm sad. I'm sad. But, yeah, I mean, we did that, and they ruled out any kind of major issue, which is, I mean, I guess it was a good news, but what frustrated me is, like, because of they ruled that one out, they didn't know what was the issue. They said, oh, you just rest. I'm like, well, how am I gonna recover if you guys don't even know the issue? So I was like, all right, I'm sick of going to the doctors. I switched to a lot of doctors and they really didn't help me. I even switched to hospital. So I was like, okay, let me do my own research on the internet. And then apparently it was like tendon issues, and it's actually very common to get tendon issues while not showing on an MRI. So as long as that was possible, I was like, okay, then I have a chance. And a lot of people recommended. I read a lot of YouTube comments about this issue, and apparently I'm not the only one in the world. And by the way, it's not for the people that go to the gym and probably are familiar with the term. It was not golfers slash tennis elbow, because I did not have issues with my actual elbow, but rather in the tendons itself. So, for the people that are going to be like, oh, it's golfer's elbow, you should do this shit. Nah, it's not golfer's elbow, because my issue was not golfer's elbow. My doctors thought that it was golfer slash tennis elbow, but my issue is not that. My issue is literally in the tendons. It's not in the actual bone. So, I read a lot of comments, and because a lot of people have mistaken this for that. So apparently they recommended heat and cold. Heat to promote blood flow, and because to promote to tell your body that you should regenerate a lot of area, because it's kind of complicated when I go into the details, but it was actually a very great tip. And I was like, okay, because I have to take this recovery seriously, because I cannot just force back myself going to the gym even though I'm injured. And because it really definitely took a toll on my mental health staying away from the gym. But I was like, okay, if I want this to be in the long run. I need it to be in the long run. Oh, I stuck. So, you know what? I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to take this seriously. I'm gonna have to take it slow, because we're playing this for the long run. So I took my my recovery very seriously, and I applied everything they told me. Yeah, this diva is just completely uncontested. Like, look, they're like, no one's even looking at her. Kind of scary, not gonna lie. She survives the 1 HP. Oh, that's crazy. He's getting away with murder! And to get the result. Yo, is my tank that oblivious? Good wall. What a wall. We just got the door. There's no way gonna go with that this time. So, okay, well, let's waste a bomb. Why don't we, I guess. I love the mace switch here, not gonna lie. I'm a man on a mission. Stay out of my way. But and then I literally took it so seriously. I completely cut off gym, completely cut off everything. By the way, it was so bad. Like the flare up that I had last month was so bad that I told you guys, like, my hand was hurting on idle. I couldn't do anything. I couldn't even hold a controller to play. I think you guys have seen me. I even mentioned in one of my videos, I couldn't upload for a couple of days because I literally couldn't even play. I couldn't hold my controller. It was that bad. My arm was hurting on idle, like when I wasn't even moving it or using it. It was that bad. And I was like, okay, I stopped everything that irritated. I took my recovery very seriously. I stopped playing for a couple of days. Might have to trans this. Now you're discorded. Now you're discorded. Now you're discorded, bruh. Yeah, she got discorded in the trance, and then because I did not use my actual discord ability, I actually used my trance ability because that's why I used my perk. So even when she came out, I didn't have, you know, because when you discord somebody, you have a cooldown to discord them again. But since my first discord was from the trance itself, I can discord again after she rolled herself. So very smart play right there. Just wanted to highlight that. So yeah, I stopped everything. I took it very seriously. I did heat twice a day for 10-15 minutes each. I listened to every advice, and oh my god, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, this is the best I've ever felt since the actual injury. I actually started going back. Wait, oh my god, we can actually win this. Holy! I actually started going back to the gym about 2 weeks ago. I cut everything in half: my volume, my exercises, my sets, my reps. I started to do, because my style before was a low intent, like high intensity, low. I got greedy, but I'm gonna die here. Oh my god, I still have 10 HP. Oh. My style was a high intensity, low reps, which would definitely mess up my elbow because I went way too heavy and my tendons just couldn't handle it. So, because I was actually already recovering from an injury and I went way too heavy. So now I switched my entire program to very high reps and lower weights like I do now. I mean, it's kind of mentally exhausting, but I'm even going almost to 30 reps sometimes, just to try to avoid any kind of elbow. I'm like, you know, because I'm taking my recovery seriously. So now I switched to higher reps and lower sets with higher reps. And I cut everything in half, and it's been really going really well and refreshing, honestly. I guess it's like one of the best news I've gotten in a long time. So I just wanted to give you guys a quick update. My arm feels probably the best since actual injury. Like, this is the normal I've felt. It's still, like, I'm not saying I'm 100% good, but maybe like about definitely above 70% because I'm not having flare-ups after exercise because I tried to reload my arm, test my arm at the gym. I did chest, and after 2 days it felt fine. I did back and stuff. I did, you know, pull and push and all that. It actually felt fine. And usually, even when I was after the injury, because I didn't do like any kind of, you know, I think they call it natural therapy or whatever. I didn't like do any kind of heat or whatever, or I didn't do like kind of exercises at home to strengthen my tendons. So every time I do an exercise, the next day I have a minor flare-up. It was really bad, but now I don't even have that, and thank God for that. And of course, I forgot to mention one last thing. I started taking two of the best supplements you could ever take to support your joints, which is collagen, I think that's what they call it, collagen peptides, and omega-3. So just wanted to give you guys a quick update about that, and thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for stopping by. Usually in this video I just blab about the game. Usually I give you guys educational content and help you guys how to get better at the game, but I mean, thank God somehow we won this game. But boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for stopping by. I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, like the video, subscribe for new, share with your friends if you learned a thing or two, which you probably haven't in this video. And I should get you guys on to the next one. In tomorrow's video, hopefully it's going to be a Game Sense series video, your favorite series on my channel. So stay tuned for that. And I promise I'm going to make it a little bit longer than usual. Maybe I'm going to make it either 2 roles in one video, or maybe the same role but 2 games. So yeah, should get you guys into the next one. Be to the bye.